Hi there. Hi. This is Jana Kellum. I am here with your weekly Horse Wisdom Love reading. And so I'm going to be drawing a card for Cancerians. And we're going to be using this deck, the Horse Wisdom deck, Way of the Horse deck from Linda Kohanov. It's kind of like tarot readings, except it's through this very unique perspective of the horse and kind of horse medicine, horse wisdom. So I'm going to draw a card specifically for you Cancerians. So if you are a Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, or Cancer Venus, then this is for you. So I'm going to do a little bit more shuffling, and then I'm going to draw a card for you. And the horses will kind of give you some guidance for how you can move forward in your love life, how you can take your love life to the next level. Okay, so really and truly, this is so funny. The horses are like, these are the messages we want to give. This is the second time now I've drawn this card. There are two other cards that I've drawn twice now in these readings, and I'm not even all the way finished with them. So, so this is an important message. This one is number 32, obviously. It's out of body. And you can see those kind of almost like soul horses up there. They're like spirit horses. They're not in physical bodies. They are out of their bodies, literally. So I feel like the most important thing to know from this card, that the horses want you to know from this card, is about, that you can access states of higher intelligence, higher awareness, that connection to the divine, to source, to the universe, to whatever you call it and however you relate to it. You can do that while still being centered in your body, while still being tuned in to what's happening physically for you. And when you are able to do that, to kind of flow between those different aspects of who you are, that's where the magic happens. That's where everything can kind of can come into being in a way that really feels good, really feels fulfilling for you, instead of in a way where you feel like it's kind of drudgery, or, like, for example, let's say you are dating and you're looking to find your person, right? You're looking for your soulmate. If you were to be exclusively just doing the physical kind of grunt work of that, it would probably feel kind of crappy after a while, just kind of a slog of like scrolling through your dating apps, your Tinder, your whatever, to try to find someone who looks kind of halfway interesting, but really kind of doing it mindlessly, almost like as kind of a default setting. You're not really finding anyone that excites you or makes you feel enthusiastic. There's no emotion involved. There certainly doesn't feel like there's any kind of synchronicity or universal support in that process. So that's one way of doing it. You can do it from a very just the physical stuff, just the actions. Or you could do it from purely that I'm just going to be totally tuned in. I'm going to meditate all of the time. I'm going to visualize. I'm going to have my vision board. I'm going to do all of that sort of stuff. But meanwhile, you're not taking any actions at all. You're totally just up in the energetic realm with no physical component of that. That's just as likely to feel unfulfilling to you, because if we were just meant to be in that kind of energetic space, I don't think that we would have come into these physical bodies. So part of the process of being able to really enjoy manifesting the love life that you're dreaming of is to combine, to align those different aspects of yourself: the higher self, the universe, the divine, spirit, to align that with your physical self, to connect those parts of you so that you can feel both that kind of transcendent, magical energy and channel it through this miraculous physical vessel that we belong to. So in the previous one, I think it was Capricorn, who also got this card, and I talked about sort of the idea of body scans. And so you can check out that video too, because that's another aspect of this card. But what's coming through for me for you, coming through me for you, Cancerians. My husband is a Cancer. I have a very soft spot for the Cancers. So those of you who are Cancers, it feels like the energy that's wanting to come through, or the wisdom that's wanting to come from the horses, is about really establishing that flow, or reestablishing or heightening that flow between your physical self and your etheric self. So I hope that helps. I hope that feels relevant for you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I hope that I get to see you next week for our Horse Wisdom Love reading. And thank you again so much for being here. Big, 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 huge love to you. I'll see you later. Bye.